What up, world? It's your man Fatell. We right here at Frenzee. It's the After Party Radio Show. You already know what time it is. We got a special guest in the building today. This guy is a real deal type of individual right here, man. Someone I call a close friend, man. I've known him for a while now. Glad to have him in the building right now. We got Willie Norwood in the building. What's up,
Glad
Mr.
to be
Norwood?
here, my friend.
What's up with you, man?
Oh, man, everything is going well, my friend.
Hey, you always come with that energy, man. I can just feel your vibes, bro. Like, I can feel it. What's new with you, man? Let's talk about what's going on in 2020 with you, man.
Oh, man, you know, I came out here and when the music is playing, I was like talking to the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I came out here, man, for my grandson's birth.
Yeah.
And I've been out here, man, but meanwhile, while that was going on, in the midst of the pandemic, we had to finish up B7, Brandy's album.
Yeah.
And by my being her vocal consultant, I was there. We had to wear the mask and the whole pandemic thing, man. And she came out with a masterpiece.
I like the record with Chance the Rapper, the Baby Daddy song.
Oh, yeah.
Baby Mama.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I like that song.
And the one that's out now, you know, Borderline.
I haven't heard that one yet.
Oh, man.
You got a feature on there or no feature?
No feature on that, man.
Okay.
And it's intense. If you've ever seen the video, man, it's like... And to all the listeners out there, go check it out. It is awesome.
Brandy, Borderline?
Brandy, Borderline.
Okay, we got to check that out. So were you in the studio? So are you still active in the studio with her when she's recording her projects? You're in the studio vocal coaching? Yeah,
whenever she needs me, you know. And I'm kind of like the problem solver when it comes to the vocals. And just for support, I was there. And I told her, you know, early on in her career, you know, when she first started out, she gives me all the credit for, you know, her singing and just teaching her how to sing. But after a while, you know, I get into the consultant mode. If I'm just there to remind her that she's great.
It's almost like the validation. Like
that's it. That's what fathers do, man.
That's it.
Fathers have to validate their children.
Give them that confidence to succeed.
That's it.
Okay. So let's talk about Epic.
Epic.
Let's talk about Epic, man.
Epic was born, man, on the 31st of December.
And that's E-P-I-K.
E-P-I-K.
Not E-P-I-C.
Epic. Yeah.
I like that, man. I had to ask him, like, Epic? Like, and he's like, no, E-P-I-K. I like that. So how many grandchildren do you have now?
I have two.
You're two now.
Three. You know, I don't want to forget Melody.
Yeah, don't forget.
I don't want to forget Melody. Yeah,
we can rewind that.
Oh, she is a queen, man.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just joyful. Yeah, and so I mean, I'm proud, and my granddaughter, Brandy's daughter, just came back from. She went to Florida, visited with her father and some other folk, and she's back, man. I'm a happy man.
Man, you're living your best life out here, Mr. Norwood.
I'm blessed, brother.
You're really blessed. So what has been the most difficult part about 2020 for you? Has it been the COVID? I mean, is it like altered your life quite a bit?
Much, you know, and everybody, you know, it's like I just try to stay safe and try to keep the social distance and try to do things like that, man. I just try to not put myself in a place, and I just didn't start doing this during the pandemic. I always tell my kids, you know, you gotta put yourself in a place where good things happen. And that's what I always tell them, you know. Try not to put yourself in a place where bad things can happen. It don't have to always be your fault.
No, for sure.
But
wrong place, wrong time?
Wrong place, wrong time.
So what would you tell the up-and-coming artists that would look at you, maybe up-and-coming singer tune in right now that looks at you? Obviously, you're established. You've had a good career even for yourself as a singer, getting to your kids, having success from that. So generations down, what kind of advice would you give to an up-and-coming singer right now in this time?
Right now in this time is to try to own yourself, own your masters, own what you have. Claim it. It's yours. And own your success. Don't give it away. Don't barter it. Don't sell it. Keep it for yourself and for generations following you. Early on, man, you know, a lot of artists would just sell out themselves, sell their masters, sell their songs, because they get down on their luck and they get desperate and start doing things that's not becoming of a business person.
They want the quick buck.
They want the quick buck, But get in the lab, concentrate, dedicate yourself to your craft, whatever you're doing. Just don't stop. Sometimes the roadblocks get in the way. Sometimes things happen, but stay committed to your craft and stay committed to your own integrity as an artist.
Yeah, and that's the hardest part, especially with people, A&Rs will come in, or anybody, a manager will come in and say, hey, you need to be like this to be successful.
Right. They got their business to do too. Record companies, they're business people, and you have to become that too. So you make a deal.
Be
you know what I
mindful
mean?
of that.
Right. Be mindful about everything you do, and intentional too.
I like that. Man. What kind of energy do you want to put off to the listeners tuned in right now, man? Everybody that wants to hear some positivity, what would that message be coming from you, man?
Well, my main thing is there's nothing that can happen to me that God and I can't handle.
I like that.
Yeah. You got to have a good partner,
I like that.
Yeah, you got to partner with the Almighty, and you got to move in almighty ways, And sometimes you get knocked down, but it ain't the ones that get knocked down, it's the ones that get up that win the victory. Sometimes it's the race is not given to the swift, but it's given to the person that hold on to the end. You got to hold on, and you got to keep focused on what you have to do as an artist or as a person, because everybody's going to have some problems along the way, but it's how you deal with them that makes the difference. That makes the difference in how you deal with it.
That's amazing. See, we need more of this out here, man. The time we're in right now in the world, there's a lot of negativity. A lot of people are down on themselves and depressions for certain reasons. There's a lot of that out here right now. So we have to, like you said, be mindful of our platform and our voice.
Yes.
And the ability to touch others.
That's true.
So I appreciate you sharing that, because I'm sure there's someone that needs to hear that.
I hope so.
And it's about paying it forward. You pay it forward.
Right.
So that's amazing. So you're a very spiritual guy, and I've always grasped that about you. So your background, did it come from the church, singing in the church with the choir? Is that what got you into this from the get go?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
When you come up in a faith environment or like a church environment, you are allowed to make mistakes, and people not so down on you and so hard on you, to discourage you. And so we all need some encouragement. We need a kind word or somebody to say, keep on keeping on, you go, you can do it, that kind of stuff. We need stuff like that to keep us focused. And the church environment, that atmosphere, coming up in that atmosphere is good for anybody wanting to do anything, especially if you want to sing. That's good, because it's a laboratory. It's a petri dish, if I can use that word. But it's a place where you can grow and you can foster. And then when you meet the world for real, then you have some stuff to fall back on and to make yourself get through all whatever you're going through, your trials and your the different things that's going to come at you, because the world is a different place than this sterile environment like in the church. And so you have to be fortified with that when you get ready to face your difficulties.
How do you keep that faith in this industry? That's the most difficult part, right? It got to be pretty difficult to a certain extent, like for any artist or creative individual, to keep that level of faith and commitment to oneself in the industry. Like, I think the main thing would just be having, like you said, really good people around you, right? Good counsel, staying connected to the source.
You got to be up to the challenge. You know what I mean?
It's easy to lose your way.
It is easy to lose your way. Very easy to lose your way. But then, if you start out with that in mind, you can find your way back. So whatever you're going through, you can find your way back to that sense of sanity, that sense of just because you failed don't mean that you stay there. and we're all in different places, and you have to get up when you fall.
Mm-hmm.
You have to fight back when you fall.
I'm sure you fell a couple of times in your life.
Many times.
You're OG, man. You've been through it a couple of times, man.
I've been through it, my brother.
So what's next on the agenda for the whole family, man? And no more reality TV coming? I know you guys had your reality stuff for a while. Is there any more of that coming in the future, or is that all in the past now?
Well, everything happens for a reason. And when things come, like when opportunities come, you look at them calmly, you consider it, and you look out for what's best, and you try to make a good decision. And whatever decision you make, you try to stay with that. But we are open to whatever comes along. We're interested in looking at any kind of deal or any kind of thing. So I don't know, maybe.
Cause I know your family's had a lot of history with TV. So
yeah,
you've been featured on a couple of shows in the past. Yeah.
So that there are right now, I think it's what's beautiful is even with your platform, we have a window to the world, and not only a window to the U.S., we have a window to the globe.
Yeah.
And so if we think globally, there are billions of people in the world. And we just have to think globally when it comes to what we're doing. And if we get a platform, whether it be an online show or whether it's a television production or whether it's, a digital platform, whatever platform it is, so many, it's a platform. Mm-hmm. It's a place where you can say, hey, look at me. This is what I'm doing to make my footprint in the world.
And you said somebody you were maybe going to get into podcasts, right?
Thinking
about it?
Yeah, I'm looking at your setup here, man. It is beautiful,
man. We're not done yet. We came a long way though. We did a lot of work in here. Shout out to my man Rudy behind the camera. Rudy been holding it down over here for a minute too.
Yeah, what's up, Rudy? Man. Congratulations, man, to your show, man.
Thank you, man.
Oh, my brother. I remember.
I remember.
Yeah.
We go back. Shout out to XLP, too. Donald XL Robertson. What's happening?
What's up,
Mr. Know Your Clap.
Yeah, man.
Out there in Texas. What's up, XL?
Brother. Yeah.
And I wanted to thank you, man, because you connected me with him, man, and he's been a very good asset for my life, man, since I got to meet him, and that was something you connected me with.
A good brother, man.
And he's very, very educated. He knows his stuff, man. Yeah. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, man. I always encourage him, man. I tell him he's a genius, man.
Yeah.
And he got his stuff. But I don't want to be remiss, man. I want to tell you congratulations to the Frenzee, man. I've been trying to.
Yeah, I like that. Can we say that one more time? Go ahead.
The Frenzee, brother.
Oh, we need to make that a drop. Can we sample that? Okay. Rudy gave me the A-okay.
I've been trying to roll my R's, because you speak the Spanish, you know what I mean?
Frenzee, I like that.
The Frenzee, my friend.
Oh, I like that.
I tell all the singers, you have to be able to roll your R's, you know what I mean?
Does it help with your vocals when you're projecting your voice?
Yes, it's called a SOVT.
SOVT.
Yeah, it's like a lip trill. What it does, it makes you kind of hold your voice back, so you can get it out. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Hey, Mr. Noah, you giving some real gems out here right now, man. People ain't ready for these jewels we giving them, man. How much? So if a singer does want to, let's say, get your services for vocal coaching, how would they go about doing that?
Well, I have my Instagram is Vocal Coach Norwood. Mm-hmm. And you can DM me there, or you can go to my website at KOVocals, KOVOCALS.com.
Okay.
Or man, that's one of the ways. That two of the ways, and then Twitter, Willie Norwood on Twitter and stuff like that. That's a way you can.
Which social media do you use the most? Is it like Instagram?
Instagram.
Yeah, I'm not a big Twitter fan, man.
Oh. Well,
I don't know, man. It just never did it for me, man. I don't know.
Well, I dabble.
Yeah?
Yeah, I dabble
you
in
all. Facebook too?
Yeah, Facebook too. Yeah.
I like that a little bit more.
I'm Willie Norwood on Facebook. Okay. Willie Norwood, yeah. And I just started a new page for singers.
Okay.
And I'm going to be putting out some courses that people can get, because I want to refine what I do, man, because I think what I do with singers is very unique. And And I look at all voice coaches and stuff like that, but the way that I approach is different than other vocal coaches.
Do you feel like you get more personal?
Well,
based on the client?
Well, yeah, based on the client too, but then I have ways of bringing out the best in singers.
Wow.
Yeah. I work with children, beginners, professionals.
So even if your voice is not good, we can at least find some type of tone.
Oh, for sure.
That sounds okay.
Yeah. And music is to be devoured and enjoyed, And if you enjoy making music, you can find a way, for sure. If you enjoy music, don't let anybody deter you from doing whatever that you feel like you want to do. I work with singers, but I think the most important thing in working with people who sing is, in order to be a great singer, you have to be vulnerable. In other words, you got to put yourself out there for criticism, for whatever. And it can be a scary place to be in.
Yeah, people are scared of rejection.
Exactly. Excuse me. They made a survey once that what was the most frightening thing to a person? And it wasn't death.
Rejection.
It was standing in front of people and speaking.
Oh, public speaking. Yeah.
Public speaking.
Yeah. I heard a lot of people say that. Like, how do you do it? I'm like, man, I don't care. I guess not everybody has that characteristic to not care, though. Like,
that's right. You have to be like a duck, man. You let the water just roll off your back.
You don't even think about it. You just like, oh. Like,
that's right.
I said, what? Oh, my God.
Yeah, but, man, you've been putting yourself out there for a long time, man. And you're getting the payback, man.
Yeah, one day at a time.
One day at a time, my friend.
Just trust in the process, man.
Trust the process.
Paying it forward. You already know. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, that's some game right there, right?
That's big game, man.
That's real as it gets.
That's real as it gets, man.
For real, man. Yeah. Mr. Norwood, man, I really appreciate you taking your time to come by the show today, man.
Man, it's a privilege. It's a pleasure, man.
I want to have you back.
Doing what you're doing.
I want to have you back, too.
Okay. Oh, man.
And the next time you maybe bring your guitar, you give us a performance, man.
For sure, man.
I feel like, man, I just want to hear you sing live, man. I feel like you'll take us to church up in here, man.
Oh, for sure, man. I'm going to come back, man. I'm going to put something together for you, man. Come back to the Frenzee, man.
Oh, we need that. And then we're gonna have you maybe come and talk about a podcast or something too, man.
Oh, for sure, man. That. Yeah, I mean, I was just looking at your setup here, man. It's really clean and dynamic, man.
You got a cool vibe in here.
Got
a cool vibe in here. And we didn't even take no shots yet. That's how cool Mr. Norwood is. We didn't have to take shots in here. It was just like no alcohol. It was just good vibes, good word, message.
Yeah.
Energy.
Yeah. Happy Sunday
Synergy.
to everybody too, man. It's beautiful, man.
Hey, man, before we get out of here, is there anything else you want to put out there to the airwaves, man? Any final thoughts of yours?
Well, just get at me, man.
Make it happen.
Yeah, make it happen. If you're a singer, man, find me. I'm not far away. I'm not hard to find either, And I just want to tell people to go out and get B7. rayj is coming out with a project. It's a bad rooster, man, that won't crow in his own barnyard. I'm in my barnyard, so I'm asking you to go get rayj stuff, man. He's doing a whole re-deal on a whole re-thing, 15-year anniversary, I believe, of Radiation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of live
stuff. You got the One Wish and all that on there?
Got the One Wishes on there. It's all done all over again, man. And wow, it's great stuff, man. He got a project there, He put all that together. He got videos and everything like that to kind of support what he's doing. Man, so support my kids, man. Support my children. Support rayj and Brandy and Sarah, because...
and Epic.
And Epic too, all of whatever.
We love the kids, man. We love the kids over here, man. The family's growing. It's a blessing, right? As your family,
that's such a blessing.
And you're here to see it all, man.
Yeah, man.
God is good.
That's the good part, that I'm still around here, man, to see it and enjoy the blessings, man, that God is just bestowing upon us, man. He lavishing us with it. And we try to share it with other people, and that's what's up.
That is super what's up, man. We'll be right back. It's an after party show. One more time, where can they follow you? Vocal Coach Norwood?
Vocal Coach Norwood on Instagram.
And don't be scared to hit him up for your vocal lessons.
Don't be scared.
But have your money right.
Money right.
Get your bag right, baby. He don't do this for free.
Get the bag right. You know what?
It's the after party radio show. We'll be right back. It's your man Fatell right here on Frenzy Broadcasting. We'll be back after this message. Let's go.